I'm back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. And please hit the bell. I appreciate that very much. I am in Jesus and Jesus is in me. All right. I want to finish off what my granddaughter was talking about. I want to finish off on that. I want to speak on the adult part of us talking about for our adult kids. I want to, speak on that. What, you know, what I'm saying about for us talking to our adult kids is to you have to let them learn from their mistakes, what they go through. You can't bail your adult kids out of the situation that they go in. Because even if you give them advice, they still gonna do what they gonna do. They still gonna do what they're gonna do. They're gonna come to you for their advice, but they still gonna do what they're gonna do. And the only thing you can do is let them fall. Because if they figure that this person is not right, and they constantly coming to y'all, coming to us, talking about it, then the only thing we can do is just like, okay, I can listen to you, I can hear you, but I can't make the decision for you. You have to make that decision for yourself. Whatever goes on in your relationship, I can't help you on that. The only thing I can do is listen. That's all I can do is listen to what you got to say. Now, because if I give you advice and my advice is not right, then you're going to say, well, mom, you know, I took the advice for what you said and it didn't go the way it's supposed to go. I'm telling that's why I'm telling y'all to stay out of that. To let your adults learn for their own mistakes. Because if you try to give them advice, it's gonna smack you back in your face. So you can't do that. You just gotta listen to them. And then just tell them the only thing you can say to them, I can give you this. This the only thing I can give you is to tell you to go to God. If you feel that you don't like the situation that you are in and you can't handle it, go to God. Tell God to help you get out of that situation. If you don't like the person that you with, tell God to help you. Tell him to help change all of that for you. Because we can't give you no advice. Because if we give you advice and you don't like the advice that we give you, then you're going to come at us with it. So the best thing you can do is just go to God and say, well, God, I think that this is not the right person for me. Could you give me somebody better in my life? That's what they can do. That's the only advice you can give them is to tell them to go to God. That's it. That's all they can do. Because they have to learn for themselves. They have to learn. Just like we had to learn for ourselves when our parents was trying to give us advice, we still did what we wanted to do. But we had to learn for ourselves. What don't kill you will make you stronger. And that's what they got to learn. What don't kill them will make them stronger. So they have to learn for their mistakes. They're going to have their ups and downs. They're going to have their good and their bad. And they got to understand between the ups and downs and the good and the bad. They got to understand between that. To move on when you know that this person is showing you all red flags, it's time to walk away. You got to learn it. You got to know the difference between the good and the bad. And if you see that you see more bad than good, it's time to walk away from it. So that's the only thing you could tell them. If you see more good, if you see more bad than good, you got to walk away. So what you do, you get a piece of paper and you weigh one side good and one side bad. And whatever you see that's more good and more bad, you will know what to do. So if you got more good on there, then you know, okay. And if you got more red flags, then you got more good flags, then you know what to do. You already know what to do from there. So the best thing you can do is just get a piece of paper and write down the good and the bad and see which one is the worst. If the good is bad, then you know that it's not that bad. If the bad is worse, then you already know from there. You already know from there. So that's the best thing we can tell y'all to do. The young adults. We only can tell y'all a little bit of something, because if we try to give y'all all the if we try to tell y'all everything what to do, and it don't come out right, it's gonna backfire on us. So the only thing we can do is tell y'all to go to God and tell y'all to make a list on the good and the bad, and then y'all just make y'all decision from there. That's all we can tell you. So that's the part that I wanted to come in and talk about for the parents, that we have to let our kids, our adult kids, to learn for their own mistakes. We cannot help them on that because they are adults. And the only thing we can do is just like tell them, you have to make that decision on your own with your relationship. We cannot make that for you. You have to make it for yourself. That's all we can do. We can hear you, but we can't make the decisions for you. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day. Jesus love you. Father love you. The Holy Ghost, the angels, the ancestors, and I love y'all. And I will be back to talk to y'all again soon. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day.